Have you ever wondered what separates the wealthy from the average person? Is it luck, a special talent, or something else entirely? The truth is, wealth isn't just about having money, it's about having the right habits. If you look at the most successful people in the world, you'll find that they follow a specific set of principles that lead them to financial success. And the best part, these habits can be learned and applied by anyone, including you. In this script, we'll uncover 6 powerful success habits that self-made millionaires and billionaires swear by. Master these, and you'll be well on your way to financial freedom. Now, let's dive in. Habit 1, set clear financial goals. Wealthy people don't just hope to become rich, they plan for it. They set clear financial goals, write them down, and break them into actionable steps. Instead of saying, I want to be rich, they say, I will earn $100,000 per year by launching an online business. Wealthy individuals don't leave their financial future to chance. They create it with clear, well-defined goals. They understand that success doesn't happen overnight or by accident. Instead, it is a result of precise planning and strategic execution. The foundation of financial success starts with knowing exactly what you want, setting a target, and devising a plan to achieve it. Without this clarity, most people drift through life, earning just enough to get by without ever building real wealth. A key difference between those who accumulate wealth and those who struggle financially is their ability to set specific, measurable goals. Simply saying, I want to be rich, is not a goal. It's a vague wish. Successful individuals take this a step further. They define exactly how much wealth they want to accumulate, by when, and how they will achieve it. For example, instead of saying, I want to make more money, they set a concrete goal like, I will earn $100,000 per year within the next 12 months by growing my online business and investing 20% of my income. This clarity gives them direction and focus, allowing them to make informed decisions that align with their objectives. Wealthy individuals also break down their financial goals into smaller, actionable steps. A long-term goal, such as becoming financially independent, may seem overwhelming at first, but by breaking it down into short-term milestones, like saving a specific percentage of their income, increasing their earnings, or investing in appreciating assets, they make the journey manageable and achievable. Each small step builds momentum, and over time, these small wins compound into massive financial success. Another critical factor in financial goal setting is writing them down. Studies have shown that people who write down their goals are significantly more likely to achieve them compared to those who keep them in their heads. Writing down a goal creates a psychological commitment, reinforcing the importance of achieving it. Wealthy individuals don't just think about their financial goals. They document them, review them regularly, and adjust their strategies as needed to stay on track. Beyond setting clear goals, successful individuals also attach a strong emotional reason to their financial ambitions. This emotional connection drives their motivation and persistence. For example, someone might set a goal to earn $1 million, not just for the sake of having money, but to provide a better future for their family, achieve financial freedom, or contribute to causes they deeply care about. When a goal is tied to a strong personal reason, it becomes more than just a number. It becomes a mission. Another powerful technique used by wealthy individuals is visualization. They don't just write their goals down, they actively visualize themselves achieving them. They imagine the feeling of financial success, the freedom it brings, and the lifestyle they will have. This mental exercise reinforces their belief in their ability to achieve their goals and keeps them motivated during challenging times. One of the biggest mistakes people make when setting financial goals is not setting deadlines. A goal without a deadline is just a dream. Wealthy individuals always attach a specific time frame to their financial objectives. If their goal is to save $50,000, they set a deadline, whether it's 12 months, 24 months, or 5 years. Having a deadline creates urgency and prevents procrastination. It forces them to take action now rather than waiting for someday, which often never comes. In addition to setting financial goals, successful individuals track their progress consistently. They don't just set a goal and forget about it. They measure their results, analyze what's working and what's not, and make necessary adjustments. Whether it's tracking income, expenses, savings, or investments, they maintain a clear picture of their financial situation. This level of awareness allows them to stay in control of their financial journey and make informed decisions that accelerate their success. Finally, wealthy individuals remain flexible and adaptable with their goals. While they stay committed to their vision, they understand that circumstances change. Markets fluctuate, new opportunities arise, and unexpected challenges occur. Rather than being rigid, they adjust their strategies while keeping their long-term objectives in focus. This ability to adapt ensures that they continue progressing toward financial success regardless of external conditions. Action step: write down your top financial goal today and create a roadmap to achieve it. Habit 2, commit to lifelong learning. The more you learn, the more you earn. Successful individuals continually invest in their knowledge, reading books, attending seminars, and seeking mentors. They understand that self-improvement is the key to increasing income and opportunities. Successful individuals understand that their level of wealth is directly tied to their level of knowledge. The world is constantly evolving, and those who commit to continuous learning position themselves ahead of the competition. They recognize that the more they learn, the more they earn. Whether it's acquiring new skills, deepening their expertise, or staying updated on industry trends, lifelong learning is one of the most powerful habits that contribute to financial success. One of the key reasons why lifelong learning is so critical is that knowledge is the ultimate competitive advantage. In today's fast-paced economy, skills that were valuable a decade ago may no longer be relevant. Industries shift, technology advances, and new opportunities emerge. Those who stop learning become stagnant, while those who make learning a priority continue to grow and seize new opportunities. Wealthy individuals consistently invest in their education, knowing that knowledge gives them the ability to adapt, innovate, and stay ahead. Self-made millionaires and successful entrepreneurs make it a daily habit to absorb valuable information. They read books, attend seminars, listen to podcasts, take courses, and surround themselves with knowledgeable people. They see education not as a one-time event, but as a lifelong journey. They understand that every new piece of knowledge they acquire has the potential to open doors to greater opportunities, better decision-making, and smarter financial choices. One of the most common traits among wealthy individuals is their reading habits. Studies have shown that successful people dedicate a significant portion of their time to reading, whether it's books on finance, personal development, business, psychology, or history. They don't just read for entertainment. They read with a purpose to gain insights, improve their thinking, and expand their perspectives. Many of the world's top business leaders, investors, and entrepreneurs, from Warren Buffett to Elon Musk, credit much of their success to their commitment to reading and learning. Beyond reading, successful people actively seek out mentors and coaches who can accelerate their growth. They understand that learning from someone who has already achieved what they aspire to accomplish can save them years of trial and error. Instead of figuring everything out on their own, they leverage the experience and wisdom of others. They are not afraid to ask questions, seek guidance, and invest in mentorship programs, knowing that the right knowledge from the right person can dramatically shortcut their path to success. Another way wealthy individuals commit to lifelong learning is by continuously upgrading their skills. They don't rely on their past knowledge or degrees to sustain them. Instead, they actively acquire new skills that enhance their value in the marketplace. Whether it's improving their communication abilities, mastering negotiation, learning about investments, or developing leadership skills, they focus on personal growth that directly contributes to their financial success. They see learning as an investment in themselves, understanding that the more skilled they become, the more valuable they are to the world. Successful people also stay curious and open-minded. They understand that breakthroughs often come from exploring new ideas and perspectives. They're not limited by their current knowledge. They constantly push themselves to think bigger, challenge their assumptions, and embrace new ways of doing things. This mindset allows them to innovate, solve complex problems, and take advantage of opportunities that others overlook. They view learning as an ongoing process rather than a task to complete, and this attitude keeps them at the forefront of their industries. In addition to formal education and skill development, wealthy individuals also learn from their experiences. They analyze their successes and failures, extracting valuable lessons from both. Instead of dwelling on mistakes, they use them as stepping stones for future growth. They understand that every setback carries a lesson, and by learning from their past, they make smarter decisions moving forward. This ability to reflect, adapt, and apply lessons learned is what sets them apart from those who remain stuck in repetitive cycles. Wealthy individuals also embrace the habit of staying informed about financial literacy. They take the time to understand money, investments, economic trends, and wealth-building strategies. They don't leave their financial future in the hands of others. Instead, they educate themselves on how to manage, grow, and protect their wealth. They read books on investing, study market trends, and develop a deep understanding of how money works. This knowledge allows them to make informed decisions that lead to long-term financial success. Another crucial aspect of lifelong learning is networking with other successful individuals. Wealthy people understand that surrounding themselves with intelligent, ambitious, and knowledgeable individuals exposes them to new ideas and opportunities. They actively engage in conversations, attend conferences, join mastermind groups, and seek out relationships that challenge and inspire them. They know that learning from others' experiences, mistakes, and insights can be just as valuable as formal education. Lifelong learners also stay adaptable to change. They understand that the world is constantly evolving, and staying ahead requires continuous education. They embrace new technologies, keep up with market shifts, and are willing to pivot when necessary. Instead of resisting change, they see it as an opportunity to grow and evolve. They never settle for their current level of knowledge because they know that ongoing education is the key to sustained financial growth. Action step: dedicate at least 30 minutes a day to reading books on wealth, personal development, or investing. Habit: 3, master time management. Time is more valuable than money because you can never get it back. Wealthy people prioritize high-impact activities, those that bring the greatest financial rewards. They eliminate distractions, delegate tasks, and focus on their most productive hours. Wealthy individuals understand that time is their most valuable asset. Unlike money, which can be earned, invested, and multiplied, time is a finite resource. Once it's gone forever. That's why those who achieve financial success are masters of time management. They don't allow distractions, procrastination, or unproductive habits to control their lives. Instead, they take full ownership of their time, ensuring that every hour is used in the most effective way possible. One of the most significant differences between wealthy individuals and those who struggle financially is how they prioritize their time. Successful people focus on high-value tasks, activities that produce the greatest financial returns and long-term success. They don't waste hours on meaningless activities or tasks that could be delegated or eliminated. Instead, they identify the actions that will generate the most impact and commit their time to those. For example, an entrepreneur will spend time building new revenue streams, networking with high-value individuals, and optimizing business operations rather than getting caught up in minor details that don't drive financial growth. To manage their time effectively, wealthy individuals follow a strict routine. They don't wake up and decide randomly what they'll do each day. Instead, they plan their schedules in advance, setting clear priorities for their most important tasks. Many successful people begin their day with a structured morning routine that includes exercise, reading, goal setting, and planning. This helps them start the day with focus and energy, setting a productive tone for the rest of the day. Another essential strategy that wealthy individuals use is time blocking. They don't allow their days to be consumed by distractions or random interruptions. Instead, they dedicate specific blocks of time for focused work, meetings, strategic thinking, and personal development. During these time blocks, they eliminate all distractions, turning off notifications, avoiding unnecessary conversations, and concentrating entirely on the task at hand. This level of focus allows them to accomplish more in a few hours than most people do in an entire day. Wealthy individuals also understand the importance of delegation. They don't try to do everything themselves because they recognize that their time is too valuable to be spent on low-priority tasks. Instead, they hire skilled professionals, outsource repetitive work, and leverage the talents of others to maximize efficiency. Whether it's hiring a virtual assistant, working with a business manager, or automating certain tasks, successful people free up their time so they can focus on high-impact activities that generate income and long-term success. Another powerful technique that financially successful individuals use is the 80/20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle. This rule states that 80% of results come from 20% of efforts. Wealthy people apply this principle to their daily lives by identifying the most critical activities that bring the highest rewards and eliminating or minimizing everything else. They don't waste time on activities that don't contribute to their goals. Instead, they focus on the few key actions that will produce the biggest financial and personal gains. Wealthy individuals also guard their time fiercely. They say no to distractions, unproductive meetings, and commitments that don't align with their goals. They are not afraid to turn down social events, unnecessary obligations, or requests that don't serve their long-term vision. This ability to say no allows them to maintain full control over their time and direct their energy toward activities that drive success. Successful people also understand the value of speed and decision-making. They don't waste hours overanalyzing minor decisions. Instead, they make informed choices quickly, take action, and adjust as needed. They know that indecision and hesitation can cost them valuable time and opportunities. By making swift decisions and continuously improving their strategies, they maintain momentum and make progress faster than those who spend too much time overthinking. Another key aspect of time management is eliminating distractions. Wealthy individuals create environments that support focus and productivity. They minimize digital distractions by turning off unnecessary notifications, avoiding social media during work hours, and setting dedicated times for checking emails. They also surround themselves with like-minded, ambitious individuals who respect their time and encourage productive habits. To further enhance their time management skills, successful people track and analyze how they spend their time. They use calendars, planners, and time tracking tools to identify inefficiencies and make necessary adjustments. By reviewing their daily activities, they can pinpoint time-wasting habits and replace them with more productive ones. They are constantly optimizing their schedules to ensure that every moment is used effectively. In addition to managing work time efficiently, wealthy individuals also prioritize rest and recovery. They understand that burnout leads to decreased productivity and poor decision making. That's why they schedule time for exercise, meditation, hobbies, and quality time with family. They view these activities not as distractions, but as essential components of maintaining high levels of performance. By balancing work with rest, they ensure they have the energy, focus, and mental clarity needed to continue achieving success. Another crucial element of time management among wealthy individuals is their ability to set and follow deadlines. They don't allow projects or tasks to drag on indefinitely. Instead, they set clear deadlines for themselves and their teams, creating a sense of urgency and accountability. Deadlines keep them motivated, prevent procrastination, and ensure that they consistently take action toward their goals. Wealthy people also utilize leverage to maximize their time. They use technology, automation, and strategic partnerships to scale their efforts. Whether it's using software to automate repetitive tasks, hiring experts to manage specific aspects of their business, or collaborating with high-level professionals, they find ways to multiply their productivity without increasing their workload. By leveraging systems and resources effectively, they achieve greater results in less time. Another important aspect of mastering time management is the ability to remain flexible. While wealthy individuals stick to their schedules and routines, they also understand that unexpected challenges and opportunities arise. They remain adaptable, adjusting their plans when necessary while keeping their long-term vision intact. Their ability to pivot and make quick adjustments ensures that they stay on track even when faced with unexpected circumstances. By continuously refining their time management skills, successful individuals maintain a high level of efficiency, productivity, and focus. They eliminate waste, prioritize high-impact activities, and make the most of every moment. Their disciplined approach to time management allows them to achieve their financial goals faster and with greater ease. Action step: identify your most productive time of day and schedule your most important money-making tasks during that period. Habit 4, manage money wisely. The rich don't just earn money, they make it work for them. They save a portion of their income, invest in appreciating assets, and avoid unnecessary debt. They understand the power of compounding interest and smart financial decisions. Wealthy individuals understand that earning money is only half the equation. Managing it wisely is what truly builds and sustains wealth. Many people assume that making more money will automatically lead to financial success, but history has shown that even high earners can end up broke if they fail to manage their finances properly. The ability to control spending, allocate resources effectively, and make strategic financial decisions is what separates those who accumulate wealth from those who constantly struggle with money. One of the most fundamental principles of managing money wisely is living below one's means. Many people fall into the trap of increasing their lifestyle expenses every time they earn more. This is known as lifestyle inflation, where people spend more as they make more, leaving them with little to no savings. Wealthy individuals, on the other hand, resist this temptation. They maintain a disciplined approach to spending, ensuring that they always save and invest a portion of their income rather than spending everything they earn. A crucial habit of financially successful people is tracking their income and expenses. They have a clear understanding of where their money is going, which allows them to make informed financial decisions. Instead of blindly spending, they create budgets and stick to them, ensuring that they allocate their resources efficiently. By keeping a close eye on their financial statements, they identify areas where they can cut unnecessary costs and redirect those funds towards savings or investment. Another key strategy used by wealthy individuals is paying themselves first. Before paying bills, making purchases, or spending on luxuries, they set aside a percentage of their income for savings and investments. This approach ensures that they are consistently building wealth rather than waiting until the end of the month to see if anything is left over. They treat savings as a non-negotiable expense, just like rent or utilities, and they prioritize it above discretionary spending. Successful individuals also understand the importance of having an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable, and unexpected expenses can arise at any time. Without a financial cushion, many people are forced to rely on credit cards or loans when faced with emergencies, leading to debt accumulation. Wealthy individuals avoid this by maintaining an emergency fund that can cover at least 3 to 6 months' worth of expenses. This financial safety net provides them with peace of mind and prevents them from making desperate financial decisions during difficult times. Beyond saving, wealthy individuals focus on investing their money wisely. They understand that simply saving money in a bank account is not enough to build long-term wealth due to inflation. Instead, they put their money to work by investing in assets that appreciate over time. Whether it's stocks, real estate, businesses, or other investment opportunities, they make strategic choices that generate passive income and grow their net worth. They take the time to educate themselves about investment strategies and seek expert advice when necessary to maximize their returns. Debt management is another crucial aspect of financial success. While some types of debt, such as mortgages or business loans, can be considered strategic investments, wealthy individuals avoid unnecessary or high-interest debt. They use credit responsibly, pay off balances in full whenever possible, and avoid falling into the cycle of accumulating consumer debt. They understand that high-interest debt can quickly erode wealth, so they prioritize paying it off before making unnecessary purchases. Successful people also practice delayed gratification when it comes to spending. Instead of making impulsive purchases, they take the time to evaluate whether a purchase is necessary and aligned with their long-term financial goals. They avoid the trap of instant gratification, recognizing that temporary pleasures often come at the expense of long-term financial security. They make thoughtful spending decisions, prioritizing value over impulse. Another key financial habit of wealthy individuals is tax planning. They understand that taxes can take a significant portion of their income if not managed properly. Instead of simply accepting their tax liabilities as they come, they work with financial advisors and accountants to develop strategies that minimize their tax burden legally. They take advantage of tax-efficient investments, deductions, and credits to keep more of their hard-earned money. Wealthy individuals also diversify their income streams. Instead of relying on a single source of income, they create multiple revenue streams that provide financial stability and growth. This could include side businesses, rental properties, dividend stocks, or other passive income sources. Diversification reduces financial risk and provides them with greater financial security in case one source of income declines. Financially successful people are also disciplined when it comes to long-term financial planning. They set clear financial goals, such as retirement planning, property investments, or funding their children's education, and they create a roadmap to achieve them. They don't leave their financial future to chance. They take proactive steps to ensure long-term financial security. They work with financial planners, review their investment portfolios regularly, and adjust their strategies based on their evolving financial goals. Another characteristic of those who manage money wisely is that they avoid emotional decision-making when it comes to finances. Many people make financial choices based on emotions. Whether it's panic selling investments during a market downturn, impulse buying luxury items, or taking unnecessary financial risks due to fear of missing out, wealthy individuals, on the other hand, take a rational, strategic approach to money. They base their decisions on logic, data, and long-term thinking rather than reacting emotionally to short-term fluctuations. They also value financial education. Instead of relying on others to handle all their financial matters, they take the time to educate themselves about personal finance, investing, and wealth-building strategies. They read books, attend seminars, and seek knowledge from experts to ensure they make informed financial decisions. They understand that financial literacy is one of the most powerful tools for building and maintaining wealth. Wealthy individuals also prioritize giving and philanthropy as part of their financial management strategy. Many of them donate a portion of their wealth to charities, foundations, or causes they care about. They understand that wealth is not just about accumulation, but also about making a positive impact. They approach giving strategically, ensuring that their contributions are meaningful and aligned with their values. Another key habit of financially successful individuals is conducting regular financial reviews. They don't just set a budget or investment plan and forget about it. Instead, they regularly review their financial status, evaluate their progress toward their goals, and make adjustments as needed. Whether it's tracking their net worth, analyzing their spending patterns, or reassessing their investment strategies, they stay actively involved in their financial health. Successful people also surround themselves with financial experts. They don't try to do everything on their own when it comes to money management. Instead, they seek advice from financial planners, accountants, tax experts, and investment professionals who can provide valuable insights and help them optimize their financial strategies. They view professional advice as an investment rather than an expense, recognizing that the right financial guidance can save them money and increase their wealth over time. Another critical aspect of managing money wisely is maintaining a long-term perspective. Many people focus only on short-term financial gains, but wealthy individuals think in decades rather than days. They make financial decisions based on how they will impact their wealth over the long run rather than seeking immediate gratification. Whether it's choosing to invest in assets that grow over time, reinvesting profits into their business, or being patient during market fluctuations. They understand that financial success is a marathon, not a sprint. They also develop a mindset of financial responsibility. Instead of blaming external factors for financial struggles, they take full accountability for their financial decisions. They understand that their financial situation is a result of their choices, habits, and actions. By taking personal responsibility, they empower themselves to make smarter financial decisions and create a better financial future. By consistently applying these money management principles, financially successful individuals ensure that they not only grow their wealth, but also sustain it over time. Their disciplined approach to saving, investing, and spending allows them to achieve long-term financial freedom and security. Action step: start saving at least 10% of your income and explore smart investment options like stocks, real estate, or business ventures. Habit 5, develop strong discipline and work ethic. Success is built on consistency and hard work. Wealthy people don't wait for motivation. They take action daily. Even when they don't feel like it, they stay disciplined, committed, and focused on their long-term vision. Wealthy individuals understand that success is not achieved overnight. It is the result of years of consistent effort, discipline, and a relentless work ethic. They know that talent alone is not enough. Without strong discipline, even the most talented individuals will struggle to reach their full potential. Financial success is built on a foundation of daily habits, focused effort, and an unwavering commitment to achieving one's goals. Those who accumulate wealth do not rely on luck or shortcuts. They put in the work, stay disciplined, and push themselves even when motivation fades. Discipline is the ability to do what needs to be done even when one doesn't feel like doing it. Many people struggle with self-discipline because they allow their emotions, distractions, and temporary comfort to dictate their actions. Wealthy individuals, however, have trained themselves to maintain consistency and focus regardless of how they feel in the moment. They understand that success requires doing the hard things, waking up early, staying focused on long-term goals, making sacrifices, and putting in extra effort when others are giving up. One of the core traits of financially successful people is their ability to delay gratification. While most people seek instant rewards, wealthy individuals are willing to put in years of disciplined work before reaping the benefits. They resist the temptation to indulge in short-term pleasures that do not align with their long-term goals. Instead of spending recklessly on luxuries they cannot afford, they invest their money. Instead of giving in to distractions, they stay focused on improving their skills and growing their income. This ability to prioritize future success over immediate pleasure is a defining factor in their wealth-building journey. A strong work ethic is another crucial component of financial success. Wealthy individuals are not afraid of hard work. In fact, they embrace it. They take full responsibility for their success and never expect handouts. They understand that achieving great things requires effort, persistence, and resilience. While many people wish for financial success, only those with a strong work ethic are willing to put in the long hours, make the tough decisions, and push through challenges without quitting. Successful individuals also develop a habit of consistency. They don't work hard for a few weeks and then lose momentum. They show up every single day and do the work required to move forward. Whether it's running a business, mastering a skill, or growing an investment portfolio, they know that success is the result of repeated effort over time. They build routines that support their goals and make success a habit rather than a one-time event. One of the ways wealthy individuals maintain their discipline and work ethic is by setting high standards for themselves. They refuse to settle for mediocrity and push themselves to perform at the highest level. They are constantly striving for excellence, whether in their careers, businesses, or personal development. They hold themselves accountable, never making excuses for lack of progress. Even when no one is watching, they maintain their standards, knowing that true discipline is about doing the right thing even when it's difficult. Another critical aspect of discipline and work ethic is persistence. Wealthy individuals do not give up easily when they face obstacles. Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, they view them as learning experiences. They understand that success is rarely a straight path. It is full of challenges, failures, and moments of doubt. However, they refuse to let difficulties stop them. They develop the mental toughness to keep going even when things get tough, knowing that perseverance is what separates the successful from those who give up too soon. Successful people also understand the power of habit formation. They know that discipline is not just about willpower, but about creating systems that make success inevitable. They design their daily routines in a way that reinforces productive behaviors, whether it's waking up early, exercising, reading, networking, or setting aside time for deep work. They build habits that support their goals. Over time, these small discipline actions compound into massive success. One of the most important qualities of financially successful individuals is their ability to stay committed to their goals even when motivation fades. Most people rely on motivation to take action, but motivation is temporary. It comes and goes. Wealthy individuals understand that discipline is what keeps them moving forward even when they don't feel like it. They don't wait for the perfect moment or the right mood. They take action regardless of their emotional state. In addition to maintaining personal discipline, successful individuals also surround themselves with disciplined, hardworking people. They know that their environment plays a significant role in shaping their habits and work ethic. By associating with ambitious, focused individuals, they create a culture of accountability and high performance. They distance themselves from negativity, laziness, and unproductive influences, ensuring that they stay in an environment that fosters growth and success. Another key characteristic of financially successful individuals is their ability to manage their time with discipline. They don't allow distractions, procrastination, or time-wasting activities to interfere with their goals. They structure their days intentionally, eliminating unnecessary tasks and focusing only on what truly matters. They prioritize their most important work, ensuring that they maximize their productivity and efficiency. Discipline and work ethic also extend to financial management. Wealthy individuals are disciplined with their spending, investments, and financial decisions. They don't make impulsive purchases or take unnecessary financial risks. Instead, they follow a structured financial plan, ensuring that every decision aligns with their long-term goals. They understand that financial discipline is just as important as professional discipline in building and maintaining wealth. A strong work ethic is also evident in how successful individuals handle setbacks. Many people give up after facing failure, but wealthy individuals use setbacks as motivation to work even harder. They analyze what went wrong, learn from their mistakes, and come back stronger. They refuse to let failure define them, knowing that persistence and continuous improvement are the keys to long-term success. Successful individuals also embrace self-discipline when it comes to continuous learning. They dedicate time to improving their knowledge, developing new skills, and staying ahead of industry trends. They don't allow complacency to set in. Instead, they constantly push themselves to grow and improve. They understand that the world is always evolving, and those who fail to adapt will be left behind. By maintaining discipline in their personal and professional growth, they ensure that they remain competitive and financially successful. Wealthy individuals also develop the ability to focus deeply on their most important tasks. In a world full of distractions, focus has become one of the most valuable skills. Successful people train their minds to concentrate on high-impact activities without allowing distractions to derail their progress. Whether it's running a business, managing investments, or developing new skills, they dedicate uninterrupted time to deep work, ensuring that their efforts produce meaningful results. They also practice self-control, especially when it comes to emotions. Many financial mistakes are made due to impulsive decisions driven by fear, greed, or excitement. Wealthy individuals develop the discipline to manage their emotions, ensuring that their financial choices are based on logic and strategy rather than temporary feelings. They stay patient during market downturns, avoid impulsive spending, and remain focused on their long-term financial goals. Another important aspect of discipline and work ethic is the ability to push through discomfort. Many people avoid difficult tasks, choosing instead to stay within their comfort zones. Wealthy individuals do the opposite. They seek out challenges and push themselves beyond their limits. They understand that growth comes from discomfort, and they are willing to endure short-term pain in order to achieve long-term success. They don't shy away from hard work, competition, or difficult decisions. Instead, they face challenges head-on and use them as opportunities to grow stronger. The ability to stay committed to excellence, maintain focus, and push through adversity is what ultimately sets wealthy individuals apart. They don't rely on external circumstances to determine their success. They create their own opportunities through discipline, hard work, and an unshakable commitment to achieving their financial and personal goals. Action step: create a daily success routine that keeps you disciplined, whether it's waking up early, planning your day, or practicing self-control with spending. Habit 6: build valuable relationships. Your network is your net worth. Successful people surround themselves with ambitious, like-minded individuals. They build strong connections, seek mentorship, and provide value to others, knowing that opportunities come through relationship. Wealthy individuals understand that success is not achieved in isolation. No matter how skilled, intelligent, or hardworking a person may be, their ability to build strong, valuable relationships plays a crucial role in their financial success. Relationships open doors to new opportunities, provide access to critical resources, and create a network of support that accelerates progress. Those who accumulate wealth recognize that surrounding themselves with the right people, mentors, business partners, investors, and like-minded peers, gives them a significant advantage in life and business. Successful people are intentional about the relationships they build. They don't leave networking to chance or rely solely on random social encounters. Instead, they actively seek out individuals who can help them grow, challenge them to improve, and provide insights that they wouldn't gain on their own. They prioritize quality over quantity, understanding that a few strong, high-value relationships are far more impactful than a large network of superficial connections. One of the most valuable relationships that financially successful people cultivate is mentorship. They understand the power of learning from those who have already achieved what they aspire to accomplish. Rather than figuring everything out through trial and error, they seek guidance from experienced individuals who can provide wisdom, advice, and shortcuts to success. Mentors help them avoid costly mistakes, refine their strategies, and accelerate their learning curve. They don't just passively absorb information, they actively apply what they learn, ensuring that they maximize the value of these relationships. In addition to mentors, wealthy individuals surround themselves with peers who share similar ambitions and values. They understand that the people they spend the most time with influence their mindset, habits, and level of success. If they associate with unmotivated or negative individuals, it becomes difficult to maintain high standards and a strong work ethic. Instead, they seek out ambitious, driven, and forward-thinking individuals who challenge them to improve, inspire them to reach higher, and hold them accountable for their goals. Successful people also recognize the importance of providing value in their relationships. They don't approach networking with a selfish mindset, constantly seeking what others can do for them. Instead, they focus on how they can contribute, support, and help others succeed. By becoming valuable to others, whether through sharing knowledge, offering assistance, or making connections, they naturally attract influential and successful individuals into their network. This approach creates long-term, mutually beneficial relationships rather than short-term transactional interaction. Another key aspect of building valuable relationships is effective communication. Wealthy individuals are skilled communicators who know how to connect with others in a meaningful way. They listen actively, ask thoughtful questions, and show genuine interest in people's goals and challenges. They don't dominate conversations or make interactions solely about themselves. Instead, they focus on understanding the needs and aspirations of others. This ability to communicate effectively strengthens their relationships, builds trust, and makes them memorable to those they meet. Successful individuals also understand the power of networking events, conferences, and industry gatherings. They don't wait for opportunities to come to them. They put themselves in environments where high-value connections are made. They attend events where they can meet industry leaders, potential business partners, and investors who can help them advance their careers or ventures. They prepare for these interactions by researching attendees, setting networking goals, and being intentional about whom they approach. Wealthy people also recognize the importance of maintaining and nurturing their relationships over time. They don't only reach out to people when they need something, they consistently check in, offer support, and show appreciation. They send messages, make phone calls, and schedule meetups to stay connected with their network. They understand that relationships are like investments. The more effort and care they put into them, the greater the returns. Another key strategy used by financially successful individuals is leveraging social capital. They understand that who they know can be just as important as what they know. They use their network to gain access to exclusive opportunities, business partnerships, and valuable insights. Whether it's getting an introduction to a key decision maker, learning about an emerging market trend, or securing funding for a new venture, their relationships provide them with advantages that others may not have access to. Wealthy individuals are also selective about whom they allow into their inner circle. They are careful about the people they trust and associate with, ensuring that their relationships align with their values and long-term vision. They avoid toxic, negative, or unmotivated individuals who could drain their energy or distract them from their goals. Instead, they cultivate relationships that inspire growth, encourage success, and create positive momentum in their lives. Another crucial element of relationship building among wealthy individuals is emotional intelligence. They understand how to read people, navigate social dynamics, and handle conflicts effectively. They are empathetic, understanding how others feel and adjusting their approach to build stronger connections. They know when to be assertive, when to listen, and how to influence others in a way that fosters cooperation and collaboration. This high level of emotional intelligence makes them likable, respected, and trusted by those around them. In addition to professional relationships, financially successful individuals also prioritize strong personal relationships. They understand that financial success is meaningless without meaningful connections with family, friends, and loved ones. They invest time in strengthening their personal relationships, ensuring that they have a strong support system that keeps them grounded and fulfilled. They know that true wealth extends beyond money. It includes love, trust, and deep connections with those who matter most. Another way successful individuals build valuable relationships is by being reliable and consistent. They follow through on their commitments, keep their promises, and show integrity in their dealings with others. People trust and respect them because they know that their word carries weight. This trustworthiness makes them desirable business partners, employees, and leaders, leading to more opportunities and greater success. They also recognize the importance of giving back and being generous in their relationships. They don't just seek to gain from others, they actively contribute to the success of those around them. Whether it's through mentorship, sharing resources, or supporting charitable causes, they understand that generosity strengthens relationships and builds goodwill. They approach networking with a mindset of abundance, knowing that helping others succeed ultimately leads to greater success for themselves as well. Financially successful individuals also leverage digital platforms to expand and maintain their network. They use social media, LinkedIn, and professional groups to stay connected with industry leaders, share valuable insights, and engage in meaningful discussions. They recognize that the digital world provides a powerful way to build relationships beyond geographical boundaries, allowing them to connect with influential individuals across different industries and locations. Another key characteristic of successful relationship builders is their ability to handle conflicts and disagreements maturely. They understand that misunderstandings and differences of opinion are natural in any relationship, but how they handle these situations determines the strength of their connections. They don't burn bridges over minor disagreements. Instead, they seek to resolve conflicts through open communication, compromise, and mutual respect. They prioritize long-term relationships over short-term frustrations, ensuring that their network remains strong even during challenging situations. Wealthy individuals also understand the power of strategic alliances. They actively look for ways to collaborate with others who have complementary skills, resources, or connections. They form partnerships that create win-win scenarios, allowing both parties to benefit from the relationship. These alliances help them scale businesses, expand their reach, and create new income streams that would be difficult to achieve alone. They also develop the ability to recognize valuable connections early. They don't judge people solely based on their current status. Instead, they look for potential. They build relationships with individuals who may not yet be successful but have the ambition, work ethic, and mindset to achieve great things in the future. By investing in relationships early, they create a network of future leaders, innovators, and successful individuals who will bring value over time. By continuously expanding and strengthening their network, financially successful individuals create a powerful web of connections that supports their ambitions, provides opportunities, and accelerates their path to wealth. They understand that relationships are one of the most valuable assets they can invest in, and they approach networking with the same level of strategy and discipline as they do their finances and careers. Action step. Identify 3 successful people in your industry and find ways to connect with or learn from them. Success is not a matter of chance. It is the result of deliberate choices, consistent effort, and disciplined habits. The wealthiest and most successful individuals understand that financial prosperity is built over time through strategic actions and a commitment to continuous growth. They set clear financial goals, invest in lifelong learning, master their time, manage money wisely, develop unshakable discipline, and build powerful relationships that open doors to greater opportunities. Each of these habits reinforces the others, creating a strong foundation for long-term success. By setting clear goals, they create a roadmap for their financial future. Through lifelong learning, they stay ahead of the curve and capitalize on opportunities. Time management ensures they maximize productivity, while wise money management protects and multiplies their wealth. Discipline and work ethic drive them forward even when challenges arise. And valuable relationships provide the guidance, support, and access needed to scale their success. The good news is that these habits are not reserved for a select few. They are available to anyone willing to commit to them. Financial success is not about luck or privilege. It's about consistently making the right choices and developing the right mindset. The habits that create wealth are learned, practiced, and refined over time. If you are willing to take action, stay disciplined, and surround yourself with the right influences, there is no limit to what you can achieve. Success leaves clues, and the most successful individuals have already paved the way. The question is, are you ready to follow in their footsteps? The habits you cultivate today will determine your financial future. It's time to take control. Implement these powerful success habits and build a life of wealth and prosperity you deserve.